Hello boys and girls, I am your host and guide, Chris Thirtyne, and we're still playing FTL. Now, we just got to Sector 2, so generally the first place you start off on in a sector isn't going to have anything. It just starts you off in the sector. You're not going to have to worry about jumping there and be like, I'm going to fight! But at the same time, the exit quite often does have an event at it, as you can see from the end of the last episode. We had that event that allowed us to heal. But because there's nothing really for us to do here, and we've actually managed to get up a fairly decent scrap total, I'm gonna go into my ship here. In your ship, you can actually upgrade different sectors. You can look at your crew, you can dismiss them if you're not using them, and you can look at your equipment. Now, you can actually also see the stats on your guns. So nice things to look at are the charge time. The burst laser is going to take 12 seconds. Artemis missile takes 11, so you can see it actually does shoot 1 second faster than the burst, which is why I use it to target the weapons. Heal beam takes 18 seconds. Alright, this Artemis will do 2 damage, so every missile that hits the enemy ship is going to do 2 damage to the hull. The burst laser does 1 damage per shot. So every shot that hits is going to do 1 block of hull damage. Of course, it fires 3 shots, so if all 3 make it through, it's going to do 3 hull damage. But that also means it can be totally blocked by shields if they have level 4 shields. Missiles, you see shield piercing 5, is going to go right through, because you can only have a total of 4 shields. But let's go back to upgrades. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give myself a few more bars of power. I'm going to give myself shields level 2. Because, as you can see, by looking at our shields, over on the right-hand side, 20, and then it's going to cost another 30, so 50 in total. Each time we reach one of those things where it says shield bars, that's how much shield we can have in total. So we give ourselves another power-up. We can get up to 4 shield. Now you notice I did this. I'm also going to give myself 1 more engine. However, I only gave myself 2 more power in reactor. So I can't give myself both the shield and the engine. I could take down my Artemis missiles and give myself more engine power. But I don't want to do that right now. So let's go back into our ship and give myself another bar of reactor. You'll also notice each time you fill up 5 bars, it's going to cost a bit more. Because here, for these final 2, we only cost 20 scrap, and now it's up to 25. Same thing with each time we upgrade any of our systems. It's going to cost more and more. Each system basically upgrades that part. More shields, more shields. Upgrade your engine. You can reach FTL faster, so if you want to jump and flee from an enemy, you also get a higher chance to dodge. Oxygen refills the oxygen in your cabins faster. Even if you never have to put your oxygen up to level 2 or 3, getting it to at least level 2 is pretty much a necessity. And I'll explain why in a moment. Weapons, basically upgrading your weapon means you have more system power for charging your weapons. That's all it does. Right now we only have 3, so we can only use the burst laser and the Artemis, or the burst laser and the heal beam. We can't power all 3 guns up at once. The med bay, powering this up, allows your people to heal faster. Remember, only healing when they're standing in the med bay. Upgrading your pilot allows you some evasion when in battle if your pilot has to run away to go repair something or do something. Or something else, whatever you send him off to go do. I don't use this very often because I've always got my pilot there and I like to have as much evasion as possible. Sensors, you can see the inside of the enemy ships, you can see where their crew are running around, and then you can see exactly how much their power is using, just like ours. Doors, these are actually really good, and we'll get into what the blast doors do when we start having people enter our ship or when we start entering other people's ship. Another thing to take note, subsystems, like I said, don't actually take reactor power. So we can power these up without worrying about how powered up our reactor is. But with that, what else do I want to do? Oh yeah, power back up my gun. There's something I wanted to explain though. Oh, oxygen. Right, so like I said, if we don't have our oxygen working, so say our oxygen got hit, and this system was destroyed. Now, each room is slowly going to be running out of oxygen because we don't have any oxygen powering it up. As you can see, they're all slowly going red. Because it's damaged, we can't put any power into it. So we get it repaired, we put it back in. We're going to start putting oxygen back in our ship. Now imagine if there was a fire in there as well. So you've got to get in there. You've got to put out the fire. And then you can start repairing the oxygen. But oh no, because it's been so long, there's no oxygen left in this room. Right? Because, oh, what if there was a fire and you didn't have someone to send in there, so you actually had to, you know, start opening doors to get the fire out. Remember, you open one of these doors, oxygen gets sucked out immediately. So, having 2 bars in oxygen, even if you don't use the second one, like say our engines were currently here, and our engines get hit, so they get damaged, this means we can't use our 3rd bar. But right now, we're not taking any sort of hit because, well, we're not using the 3rd bar. So having multiple levels of oxygen power is good, because it's basically like a shield between your oxygen unit actually getting damaged and where you're going to die. Anyways, I think I talked about that way too long, so let's move on to our next location. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Well, rebel ship, you know what we do. We attack them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, not enough system power. Hit the wrong button. 2 and 1. Do the normal. And as soon as both of their things fire... Oh, yes, 1 hit. We're going to start charging up our shield guy. Alright, take out their engines so they can't run away. Charge up our shields again. Yes, we are micromanaging. Do. Yes, I feel like a bit of an ass, but whatever. There was something else I was gonna say about firing the weapons. Oh, down here we got auto fire. You know what, I'll wait until our next battle to explain that. You access the recent scans from the unguarded station. Your map has been updated with details of the surrounding area. Yay, so what do we do? Okay, so we've got a distress over here, a distress up here, we got some stores... Ooh, so it's already pointing out there is a storm here. There is a distress here. There's a distress here. Someone might need help. But any of these locations with ships, or sorry, triangles, means there's probably an enemy ship. So what are we going to do? We're going to go up here, 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 here. Alright, that's kind of going to be my path. Because I want to hit these ships, because I want to take them out. That's where I'm getting my scrap from. Because I know if I can take out a ship, I'm getting scrap. Any of these other ones are random, and I don't like random. If I can control, if I have any sort of control, I'm going that way. You receive a transmission. Sorry, sir. This is nothing personal, but we got our orders. The rebel ship's weapons go hot. Alright, so, same thing as usual. Take them out. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. They've entered our ship. Okay, so take out their weapons, take out their shields. Now... You notice, this thing here, this allows their people to come into our ship and start fighting us. Yes, that's what we're doing. And this is where blast doors come in handy. Because if they were to move from one room to another, right now they can just walk through our doors because our doors are completely unguarded. However, if we had blast doors, they'd have to blast open the door before they could get through. And then improved blast doors basically just allow us to do even more damage. So we're going to put some guys in here and we're going to fight them. I'm also going to power down my Artemis here so I can power up my med bay, because as soon as this guy's down, I think Atreyu's going to need some health. Atreyu, go heal yourself. 8-bit, how'd you do? No damage? Alright. Well, let's continue taking out their lasers. And, of course, their engines, so they can't run away. Not too worried about shields at this point. I'm going to keep powering up my shields, however. because, you know, I'm a bastard like that, and I'm going to take their weapons back out one more time. And this is basically it for battles. This is how it's going to roll for a while. I should have more than enough strength. I should not have to worry about it. Especially because, with my extra evade and the 2 bars of shields, unless they have missiles, nothing's going to be getting through at this point. Alright, and we got lots of fuel from that guy. That's good, because, as I said, I consider 8 running short. And, ooh, there's a refueling outpost here. Alright, so we're going to want to defend this outpost. Because, well, we want access to this... No. Start charging up Artemis. Damn it, didn't charge him up in time. No, their Artemis is definitely going to charge faster than ours now. This makes me sad. Yes! Oh, I thought it missed. I so thought it missed. Okay, charge the Artemis back down. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. Let's just power up our shields. Actually, we can keep that charged up. There's really no reason to not. Yes, actually a good thing you can do is, if we were fighting an enemy ship that was incapable of piercing our shields, we could actually sit in a battle and just let it drag on while we just kept charging up our shields, you know, letting it hit us, shields recharge, letting it hit us, shields recharge. Same thing, if we were incapable of piercing their shields, or if we had, like, a weapon that was a lot weaker, or, say, an ion cannon, because ion cannons don't do hull damage, and they were incapable of piercing our shield, well, we could sit there and let our weapons guy charge up. Plus, our, you know, pilot and engineer, I don't know what someone who runs the engines are, I'm just calling him an engineer, works for me, are always going to be slowly leveling up just every time they miss. Anyways, once again, they want us to mitigate a riot, I'm not going to do that because I don't have any spare crew members. So let's just move on and go here. I might be running this a bit risky with their fleet. Really? This was the distress ship refueling station here? Actually, that's pretty good. Because you know how usually you buy 1 fuel for 3 scrap? We're actually buying it at a discount here. So you know what? I'm going to pick up 6 fuel while I can. And, oh, that wasn't the distress. This is the distress. Okay. We're outside the warning, so we're still good to go. Let's go there.
Yeah, I knew someone would fall into a dastardly trap.
It appears this distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Ah, shucks, you know, I should have known that too, because it had that triangle over it saying there was a bad ship here. Shucks. Yeah, gotta be careful. Not all distress beacons are gonna be good and healthy. But that's okay, we'll take him out, and we'll get ourselves some more scrap. He's probably gonna hit us for 1 hull damage, but you know, that's okay. We can take the 1 hull damage.
You have clearly bested us. We merely request our lives.
2 missiles, 1 drone part, 18 scrap? Are you kidding? We will not accept surrender. That's garbage. That is garbage, especially when we can sit here and continue to boost up our shields. Look at us go. Woo! How you doing anyways, 8-bit? 43 out of 55? Oh, that's not too bad. Anyways, well, he's dead. Damn it, I totally forgot about the auto fire. Oh well. Next time we get into a fight, guys. Next time. Alright, see this? A lot more scrap. Fewer missiles. Oh, we're actually running short on missiles. Crap. Wow. But we got a lot more scrap. That is good. Maybe I should have taken those missiles. Anyways, let's get the hell out of there. I don't want to go into that part of the nebula. Let's jump up here. Because this will still slow down the warning, so it'll move slower, giving us time to get away. But that middle one had a thunderstorm. I don't want to... Thunderstorm, not too happy right now. Ooh, it's going to try and get away. I don't think so. Anyways, this little guy floating here is a drone. This system here is their drone bay. Now, this basically works the same way as our drones would work, and our drones would work the same way this guy would. This is an attack drone. We can get one of these too. They basically just fly around and keep attacking the enemy. Now, one thing we can do here, say we wanted to keep attacking their weapons regardless of what was going on, we can just click auto fire. Now you've noticed every time I've had to attack, I've had to reselect where I wanted to attack. Now, every time my burst laser charges back up, it's immediately going to retarget their weapons bay. Without auto fire on, every time it fires, it'll go away, so you can sit here like the Artemis missiles aren't going to fire at anything, and I don't need to really worry about it. Bam, you're done. Thank you, and good night. Give me your fuel, give me your scrap. Not a lot of scrap, we got a decent amount of fuel. Now let's actually visit the store, see what we got here. See which we got. There is only one other ship at this beacon, and it's showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console.
Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home.
Ooh, so what you're saying is, you guys are damaged. Well, so we can buy stuff from them. What I'm actually going to buy here is we haven't actually managed to pick up another crew member yet. So I am going to hire an NG, right? They don't do much in combat. They're not very good for fighting, but they're good at repairing. So I like having an NG just kind of hanging around on my ship that I can run around to repair. I still want the crew teleporter, but I don't have any crew that I want to risk sending onto the other ship. There are guys that are good for fighting. Once I get those, I will pick up the crew teleporter. Until then, no. I don't need to bother about that. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to use these heal bombs, so I'm going to sell them. And NG, just go stand somewhere centered in the ship so that you can get to anything fast should it need to be repaired, because that is going to be your job. Repair is actually really hard to get up, because every time something gets damaged, you only get 1 point for each bar that you repair. So unless you're taking lots of damage, you're not going to be getting lots of repair points, which at the same time is good because you don't want to be taking damage. Another thing that kind of sucks about repair, every time, say you put two people on something to repair, well, it'll repair faster, but only the person who gets that last tick to fill the bar will get the point in repairing it. Anyways, a Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. You know what? We've got a spare guy. I don't really want to lose... I guess Elizabeth is a chick. Well, I don't really want to lose anybody. But you know what? If we don't take chances, we don't gain anything. So let's send an away party to investigate. You'll find a small cache of supplies that was surely left for any loyal Federation ships in trouble. You take all that you need, leaving some for others to find. Yes! More fuel, we got some missiles. I need missiles right now. And we got more scrap. Nice, nice, and more nice. Okay, let's move on. If we go here, we can jump right to the exit, or we can take the chance and go around and fight an extra ship. So you know what? This is where I'm going, and I'll gauge how my warning is afterwards. Your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. The nearby automated rebel scout has deployed a virus and disrupted your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. What? You took out half my shield. You little bastard. Alright, well, at least one nice thing is 8-Bit has actually managed to reach the first level of shield. So we get 20% faster reach. Whoa, 20%. Went from 10 to 20. That is a lot nicer than I thought. So you can see that the bar now is going to go up yellow. And above our head over here, we got a little green star. Once we reach max to level 2, we'll get 2 green stars, and that's max. You can only reach level 2. Kind of sad, but whatever. So first things first, take out their weapons so that they can't attack us, because our shields are down. Our shields have been damaged. Come on. Oh, no. Yes, dodge. Oh, yes. Yes, we dodged that one attack. You didn't hit us. Good, now we can start playing around with our shields and leveling it up even faster. Ha 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 ha. I wish there was a way to cheat other... Oh, seriously? Serial, you know what? Take the shield. Make sure that those stay damaged. I don't want them firing at us at all. Plus it'll kill them as long as they all hit. Nope, of course they're not all gonna hit. Take out the engines. Every time well, actually, one shot just has to hit. Doesn't really matter what I'm targeting now. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. No harm, no foul. You die. Well, lots of harm. To you. More fuel, yes! And, of course, scrap. Scrap is actually good. You want to save up as much scrap as possible. I think I should be able to go here and then to the exit. Keeping my fingers crossed. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship.
Greetings, and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way.
Pay their toll? For free escape? Puh! Huh! Huh! No, that's not wait. Oh, why'd I charge up my medbay? What was I thinking? Alright, anyways. Same old, take this out, take this out. Actually, I don't even think I need to take that out. You know what, let's conserve our missiles. 2, gone, let's just attack their shield. 1, 2, oh, look at that, you can't pierce our shields, you can't pierce our shields, la 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 la, na 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 na. So I'm actually not going to take out their weapons, because as long as they're hitting our shields, yes, my shield guy's charging up, but they also have the chance of missing, which, of course, they seem to not be doing, but every time they would... Come on, we only need 3 more misses for either of these guys to gain a level.
You have made your point. We are beaten. Take this and leave us to our shame.
4 missiles, 2 drone parts? Ooh, that's a lot of missiles. But I'm not using missiles as often anymore, so you know what? Hopefully I can get more scrap by actually beating them. Let's take the chance. Take out their pilot seat. We took out their engines so they can't run, but let's just make sure that they can't run. And decrease their dodge even more. Bam! Now you can't dodge anything! Hopefully we can get at least 1 dodge in before the end of this fight. Come on. Maybe? No? Ah, whatever. What are you gonna do, right? 3 fuel, 1 missile, 20 scrap? Well, we got more fuel. And we did get more scrap by 5, so I think that's totally... Ah, crap. Once we jump to the exit, they're totally gonna have us overtaken. Shoot! I think that's far enough. You arrive at the long-range beacon when something we've already read this before. Ooh, yes! We were safe! Your ship is flooded with advertisement transmissions from a nearby merchants as you arrive at the beacon. You arbitrarily pick one to examine in details. Trade 2 missiles for 3 drone parts? No. We don't use drone parts. Now, if this was 2 drone parts for 3 missiles, hells to the yeah! So I'm just gonna ignore it. And I guess we jump on. Oh, I am safe. I am on the border. Oh my god, I can't believe we're not being attacked. Whew. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, that makes me happy. Let's move on to the next sector. Now, we've got an NG on our ship. So, do we want to go to the NG sector? Or do we want to go to the Zoltan sector? You know, I'm going to go to the Zoltan because I think you have a higher chance of getting a Zoltan crew member by doing so. And one of the achievements for the Kestrel is to get a crew member of each class, of which I think there are 6. So, and you will have to do it in one playthrough. They all have to be on your ship at the same time. We're not doing very good for getting that, but there is always the chance that we will succeed. So I'm going to go to Zoltan. And, of course, entering a new sector means entering a new video. Until next time, viewers.